So PhysioFunnels, you've seen it. I think it's the communication center of your business. That's what it should be. That's what it could be. And that's what it can be used for. It's everything you need to increase marketing ROI, lead generation, expert status, transparency of action and results within your team, which is what I love about it. Communication with client database, a no-fail follow-up, and help you implement, track, and organize successful marketing campaigns. So I get asked all the way through this, the staff, right? This is literally from the staff. Seems like a lot of hard work. Can't we just tweak some things in Infusionsoft? Haven't we got enough going on? But I reckon for about 2 years, the writing's been on the wall with a certain software, and I won't use the name out of politeness, but they just wouldn't keep up. And we were asking them to do things, and we're asking them to add new technology, and we're asking them to get into AI, and we're asking them to do live chat, and we're asking them to do these phone call things. And it just was an epic effort constantly to tag in. Did any of you use Austin? Remember the guy I give his name to do all of the, yeah, right? How much of a fuck on is that? It's nuts, right? Now it works, but it's an absolute ball ache to try and get somebody to create this phone call thing, software, and then plug it into Infusionsoft. And then you're trying to plug in live chat, and you're trying to email them through this thing and text them through that. So the writing's been on the wall for about 2 years, and we knew last year at this event that what we wanted to do was add this type of thing to your, to your service. Most people tell us, I only use 10%, I feel like I'm paying for it, but I'm not really getting my money's worth. Confusing when it comes to using it. Always people's problems with it, especially the staff. Staff don't want to use it because it's confusing. Too many apps. There's no uniformed kind of way of running your marketing. Underperforming, outdated websites. And to be honest, the biggest issue that we keep getting told in CMO is the service and response time that you're getting when asking for improvements. Obviously, there's dozens now of different people doing websites. And we suffer because we ask people to make changes and it doesn't happen. And then we start fighting with people and Google ads don't work and various things. That's why I brought in the web development team to stop any of that stuff going on. Clients didn't have follow-up systems. Coming into CMO, we're getting them leads, and then there's no follow-up system. I said to you earlier, it's about helping you succeed. I think you need the right tools, and I felt the key word is a unified system. How do we stop you from having, picture the scene, you've got your desktop on your computer open, you've got 7 different tabs. One's your landing page, one's your Infusionsoft, one's your live chat, one's your whatever. How do we just get all of that built into one thing? And what we've been able to do is combine pretty much most of the things we've been talking about for 7 or 8 years into one system. If you're fed up with the duplication thing, you want to do wellness and membership sites, you want to get back into workshops, again, easier, faster. And by the way, for full disclosure, did anybody get the joke on the opening video yesterday morning of the breakdown? I'm glad you got that, right? I'm not sued yet, by the way, but I'm expecting an email on Monday. There's a company charging $3,000 a month for back pain workshop funnels. I'll say this again, $3,000 a month, and most of you know this is true because you've probably been pitched on it. They'll charge you $3,000 a month to set up back pain funnels, which are your text messages, your dashboards, your email marketing, and some postcards. And you have to sign. Is this not true? This is true, yes? I'm telling you the honest truth. $3,000 a month, and if you want neck pains, it's another $3, and it's another $3, and it's another $3. I've had emails from clients who are in contracts for 100 and however many thousands a year for back pain funnels inside of an app. You get them for free in here. There's thousands to be saved as a result of what we're doing. So we're going to build the workshop funnels for you inside of it. You'll get your first couple the minute you sign up. And then as we get more users, obviously we'll start building out more funnels, and basically we build one funnel for this group of people, then you'll get them, right? And that's how it's going to go. We'll be updating it regularly, and you'll always be kind of moving forward together with what we do. This is the reason I think, fed up of hearing staff tell you that they'd call leads when you know that they fucking didn't. Just saying, right? You know that they haven't. You know that they haven't, right? Let's just take the shit off the table, right? It happens in my life. It happens in anybody's life where there's no clear transparency. Without transparency, without accountability, people will get away with whatever they want to get away with, right? Me and you and I included. So, software was too clunky. Wanted to be able to make calls from directly inside of the app. That was the issue we were having with Austin. It's outside. It's in a different software, so it would break down all of the time. You want to know how much your leads are worth? Real-time reports on the results of the marketing, and wanting to be able to quickly and easily call and send text messages to leads, all done from inside of the same app. So you log into one thing. That's why I called it the Communication Control Center. You can do everything inside of the whole thing. And the real sweet bit, we've got it on the App Store. So you can get this on Android and app. So you'll have your own app. You're not logging into a desktop version that's clunky. It's going to be inside of an app. Wherever you are, anywhere in the world, you'll log in and you'll get access to everything you're about to see. It became the biggest project. I was out of it for the first few months, and the team have just done amazing. For full disclosure, I don't write the code, absolutely not. We've partnered with a company that have basically let us develop this and put my marketing brain into it for you. Knowing what I know about what you need and what you want, they do the code, we do everything else. Dilute everything. Remember, get rid of everything that dilutes the magic. What's Paul's magic? Marketing, customer service. Back to basics. Just get your head into a marketing game and the customer service game, and that's essentially what we're doing here with this software. So, here it is. Have a little look. How cool is that, by the way? How cool is that, right? How cool is that? I feel like Russell Brunson stood here right now. Not that he's taught me how to do any of this stuff, of course. By the way, Lewis did that late last night. How good is all of this set? Can I just give Lewis a round of applause? And that's Lewis's genius. Talk about a kid. You get 10 Lewises in your team, you'll take over the world. I swear that kid is amazing. Wherever he is, I hope he's in the room. He's absolutely fantastic. You get a few of them in your life, you're going to do really, really well. So, can I put my slides back on? That gives you the overview of it, right? We're obviously throwing a lot at this. Before I get into it, I'm going to quickly go through it, and then we'll break. Well done to Lisa, Cam, and Lester. So Lester's in on this. Lester's the sort of the campaign. Have you noticed the copywriting? Lester is amazing. He's doing all the social media right now back in England. So Lester's involved in it. Lisa's the strategic brain. And Cameron's obviously the guy that's piecing this all together with CMO. So well done to everybody. So you get your website. First and foremost, you'll get an absolute brand new website. We can build the high-impact website for you, or you could get your clinic website revamped if you want. If you want the high-impact website and then you just want us to manage or look after your other website, I get it. We'll do that for you as well. That'll be part of the deal. We won't change it or do much to it, but we can kind of manage it and just make sure it's safe, it's updated, and everything's absolutely fine. So if you want us to do that, to save yourself some money on hosting fees elsewhere, we can absolutely do that for you. Marketing return on investment dashboard. The first thing you'll see when you log in is that. You'll see exactly how much your leads are. You log in on your app, we'll customize it for you. How much your leads worth this week, this month, these months, etc. You'll see your opportunities pipeline. You'll be able to see exactly what leads have been there for a week, exactly what leads have been there for 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whether they've had a phone call, whether they've had a discovery visit, whether they've had a workshop. We'll be able to piece all this together for you. And possibly my most favorite part of it, have they been called? So if you have a look at that screen there, in the call reporting section, you can change it by date. So I could see today how many phone calls were made and to who. I could see this week. I go on holiday for 2 weeks. I'll know exactly how many leads have been called. And I think that's the coolest feature, given that the stats, the 30% thing about your business, that's probably the place you're going to hang out in as a business owner. And you can go right down to who got called, when they got called, how many calls they got, if they answered, and how long the call took place. And I think pretty soon you're going to be able to listen back on the call as well. So it's pretty sweet from that point of view. Marketing campaign, you'll love this. No more going to Google Ads to see how your Google Ads are doing. It's all inside the app. You won't need to go to Facebook to see how your Facebook ads are doing, all inside of the app. And you'll have your Google Analytics inside of it as well. So we can track your website, your Facebook, your Google Ads, all inside of campaign reports in this app. We can phone, we can text, and we can call leads, all from the communication center. So if you see the top right there, we can ring them from that button there. We can text them, and we can swap them to email or text. And the entire history of that patient is inside of the app. Social Media Hub, you won't need to pay for whatever it is you're doing. Sometimes $100, $150 for these automated software things. What they call, like Social Hub and shit, where you time it 2 days before and 3, what's it called? Hootsuite and all this stuff, right? You know where you set up your posts? That's it. It's all inside of here now for you as well. So you won't even need that. You can post on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, whatever you want, basically, all inside of the hub as well. Live chat and AI communication. So basically all of the conversations that's the workflow that Lisa was showing you, is all set up inside of this for you. And again, there's a full history inside of that app for you to check the timings of things going on and how fast and what patients are asking for what. Automated Google reviews from inside your app. Tim just passing out the forms if you want to have a look at what it costs and what you get. Automated Google reviews. So we can set it up for you that it takes place inside the app. So if you're the front desk girl, by the way, listening to this, or guy, this is making your life much easier. You're going to become my follow-up system today, I hope, and beg your business owner, boss, to get this for you. Google reviews can happen. Now, I don't need to go and log into Google. It's not another thing that I need to do. I can do it while I'm inside. I can send an email and a text message to the patients who've just been discharged and ask them to leave me a Google review. And I can do all of my responses from inside of here as well. I can get a membership site as part of it. It's already got that inside of it for you. We've built that out. So you can start doing your videos, your membership programs. Everything can be built inside of that for you and your patients. You can put staff training videos in there, and you can create that process where we said you can create hey, you get access to it for a year, and then it gets cancelled after 12 months, or you can keep paying for it, whatever you want to do. It's got e-commerce, so we can take payments from inside of it. You can do Stripe, you can do AuthorizeNet, you can do PayPal, you can pretty much do whatever you want. So you can set monthly payment plans, stop people from accessing your website if they don't pay, stop people from accessing your membership site if they don't pay. You can even do monthly recurring subscriptions for your business if that's where you want to run it inside of it, and probably get rid of now another payment processor thing that you won't need. Landing pages are built inside of it for when you do your workshops, you do anything that you're doing online for social media. Automated text back facility, we can set it up. If a patient calls you back, we can immediately get them a text message. You're going to get workshop funnels written for you. I think we said we're going to put the first one in. You'll get your registration pages. You'll get a custom dashboard built as well. So you can see the results, who attended, who booked, who didn't, and you'll get an arrival funnel, and you'll also get a needs to be contacted funnel if they didn't book an appointment at the time. So we'll put some resources into the workshop funnel as well. All of your emails, right? I know many of you have got Infusionsoft. Essentially, if you want to know the difference between Infusionsoft and what I'm offering you here today, this screen is Infusionsoft. That's Infusionsoft. It's all your automated funnels. That's kind of what you get with Infusionsoft as a general rule. We're going to put all of the text. You won't have to pay for any of that again. We'll transfer it all across for you. And I think we can do anything up to 2 funnels to start with, right? If you've got random funnels for Pilates or whatever you've built or you want putting in this app, we'll transfer 2 for you to start with. If there's any more, negotiate with Lisa. If that's all that's going to get in the way, that you've got a few funnels that you've pre-built, we'll bring them across. A few people have said, well, what about the leads in the funnels? Great, just let them play out for 2 months, right? There'll be a bit of a transfer, there'll be a bit of a handover. We'll get as many as we can over to PhysioFunnels, but some of them will just play out their journey inside Infusionsoft, but you won't lose any leads. Lester's going to do all of this for you to move you across. We've done it with Infusionsoft. We've been doing this for Infusionsoft for years, right? So we've been doing the onboarding for this type of thing for 2, 3, 5 years now, basically. So Lisa and Lester have done this type of stuff for you in the past. Access via a dedicated app, so you can log in via Android or Apple. That literally just came through this week, which is pretty cool. The only thing that'll probably take a few weeks, to be, again, fully honest, is to get your phone numbers set up. So once you sign up, it might take us 2 or 3 weeks to get a phone number all allocated and all of that stuff set up for you. So HIPAA compliant, the boring stuff, but you don't need to worry about that. We paid extra to make sure that HIPAA compliance is assured. Access to the new PG members area from one click. So from January 2024, every single one of my videos is moving to this hub. So I've got my version of the membership site. You've got my current one, the custom hub, linked to Infusionsoft. Look how outdated that is. It's never been updated or changed in forever. So all of our videos are going inside of this area. Why that's cool is if you're in there every day, your staff are in there every day, you'll have one link, one button to press, and you'll go straight to my membership site. All of your videos will be there. So everything that you need is inside this one little portal, basically. Does that make sense? So all your accelerator videos, all your future mastermind videos, calls, trainings, they'll all be inside of my version of the PhysioFunnels that you'll click from your version of PhysioFunnels into this membership site.